Hello, everyone. It's Tabby. Tales of the Arise. Let's continue playing. Looks like the slave camp caught fire. Probably killed everyone. There probably is no more resistance.
That's
Ganymede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balseph, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's
What
go.
a small word.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Okay, do you expect me to do something else? Well, let's do it. Okay.
Take this!
Here I go!
You're surrounded! Just stay calm! You're mine! Talon! You're finished! Touch! Don't let them form a pack! Strike! Take this!
I'm at least keeping one engaged.
I'm on it! That is coming! You're mine! Talon! Touch cannon! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine!
Yes. Beautiful.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Yes, we're almost level 6.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If
Well,
we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
no, but you'll hear me complain because there's a chance to level up. Antidote rock, huh?
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find. Don't get careless.
Oh, I'm gonna get all the careless.
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Circle and bring them down! Here I come! You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started.
I'm on it! You're mine! Here I come! Strike!
Now, see, no, why would I bypass that? I'm on story mode.
Growing.
And I'm on level 6. Okay, I guess jump doesn't do what I think it does. It probably will at some point. Am I also going down here? Am I? I think. Maybe. Did I come up that way? Did I go around in a circle? I went around in a circle. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just. I'm just so sorry. I thought I could jump over them.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here we go.
Done.
It's Here's
Ow.
the
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! charging off like that.
It's over.
I'm on it.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
One final
No time
push.
to hold right.
Give them all we got.
You're finished.
Whoa. Take a look at that.
I'm gonna
This
fight
one's
you.
tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'm on it.
I'm not done.
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us. I'll run you through. Panic coming.
Take this. No escape.
Touch cannon.
You're mine. It's over.
Yes.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
All right. Ooh, I missed you last time. Please be an apple gel. Life bottles.
Jesus.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Of course not. Life bottles. So your person gets
remember
knocked out, you can use the life bottle to bring them back. How did I get turned around so easily?
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
Oh, because I turned to fight the golem and then just went a straight
Speak for
line after
yourself.
that. That was
What
my
do you
fault.
want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
All right, so we're resting. Okay. Camping out. Resting at campground will store your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you've previously viewed.
Normally, we should take
Oh, you
turns
can
standing
reminisce.
guard.
Okay, cool.
But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Display party status.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well,
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out.
I think he is.
Besides,
I
we've
already
got
said I think
Shion
he
with
is.
us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Iron Mask missing core. Here we go.
how come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm
The
not
body
wrong if
remembers
that's what
stuff,
you
man.
think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still,
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr,
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
you're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Oh, she is
Thank
pissed.
you.
The unflinching Iron Mask. Okay, we got a lot of skits.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
We've already
Why would I
discussed
lie
this.
about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
That
Sure.
explains why he was
I may be
bleeding and
numb
the
to
child
pain,
pointed
but
out and he's like,
it doesn't make me
oh,
immortal
okay,
or
I'll get
anything.
checked out.
Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
You can see his mouth moving, that's pretty cool. Alright, that seems to be all the skits. I'm happy, I love this game. I do not know if I want to still love it.
Now I see.
My favorite so far has
that's
been
why
Tales
Balseph's
of
cronies
Grace's
were so
F.
desperate to
That
catch
has
her.
been just the
Is that what it's
cutest
called?
story for me.
The jewel in her chest?
But my favorite character is from Tales of
Oh,
Vesperia.
right.
Her name
You
is
don't
Rita
remember a damn
Mordio.
thing, do ya?
She is my favorite character of all
Fair
time.
enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Because you're stronger than
Well, when you
Renans.
put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor?
The little gems in our arms absorbing life energy to turn into batteries as they absorb the
Listen.
life force.
What the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
Who called it?
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Oh my god, it's worse than I
Exactly.
thought.
5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores.
And then they use that to compete
Whichever
with
of
each
them
other to see who
manages
gets to become
accumulate the
king.
most power
Oh
at
my
the end of
god,
their
it's
contest
amazing.
is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
They have 12 years to amass as
So
much
you
as
see,
much
the
energy as
Master Cores are the
possible.
receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's
Yes.
insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Oh
Relax,
yes.
hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
I called it though. I immediately knew what those things
There
were
are
for.
two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet.
Why that
What
scar
business
moves
would a
with your
Renan
head.
have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it's Sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renin Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
Yes, we will go beat the wild beast Balseph.
I've gotta hurry.
Well, I mean, if you have to use the bathroom, you don't want to tell the boys, yeah.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Reminiscing.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
No.
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
5
About
days.
a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Alright. I'm gonna guess that he is her childhood friend. They knew each other. And his family was probably the Crown Guard at the time. Or the Crown Lord or whatever. And he was a teenager and he protected his dad. Or something like that. Or protected
we should be
her.
able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Oh, making
Edible,
food.
huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
And he protected her, and she thought he died.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Alright, we're definitely not going up there. I know
What's this
better.
thing?
We're gonna fight.
I'll take you all on!
Armadillos, huh?
I'll run you through! See ya!
Take this! Slap! Swallow blade!
Guess we gotta roll with it. I'll run you through!
You're mine! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Still got some energy left?
Need you out?
Glad to hear it. And
I love it.
that was almost too easy.
I would be talking more, but I'm currently experiencing pain in my mouth, so I'm not talking as much. The hell? What the f are you? A Dan and Al, huh? Okay, you find them, you interact.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Rising Wyvern! Slash!
You're surrounded.
Swallow blade.
Just stay calm. I'm on it.
Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I'll run you through. Talon Storm.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
See ya.
Take it!
Talon Storm.
Here I go.
Take it!
See what
Let
I
me
mean?
know if
I
you're
always play
struggling.
the fast, dodgy people. That's just my go-to. Always has been. Probably always will be.
What's
An
this
orange gel. I was right. That's one used to recover your arts abilities. Probably used to restore cure points or something in this one.
Get lost!
You're mine!
No. Nope, I'm taking hits. Oh, I'm taking a lot of hits.
Swallow blade!
Here, let me
You're
help.
mine!
First aid!
I'm on it.
Mirage!
Here I go. It's over.
Don't go charging off like that.
Take it!
Run you through.
I will do whatever I feel like eating this breakfast for breakfast.
Mirage! You're mine! You're mine!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
All right. 2 parallax stone times 1. Is it a times 2 stone? Is it a level 2 sword? Is it a tier 2 sword? I need answers. I probably will at some point get some answers. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Uzbek.
Okay, people. This is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
So, you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, huh? I wouldn't call myself a recruit, maybe, actually. Oh, really? Well, we've all heard plenty about you, so if you ever just decide just to join up with us, you'll definitely be more than welcome. Is there anything else you want to know? Nope, I'm good. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for armored soldiers and Zingles when you go out, okay? So, if
What's this doing here?
someone was hungry and didn't feel like eating. Come on, quit standing around and talking. We've got water to carry. But you saw those Kerman soldier members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got them. Oh god, all the racism going on here. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the Bright Eyes can't afford just to kill their workers. Maybe they just changed their minds. No, I'm stuck. What's up with you? I can make it. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make things with. Okay. The wastelands ahead are uninhabited by nothing but Zoogles for miles. If you don't have any business out there, I'd stay away. Oh, I guess I can't go that way yet. Oh, I'm heading this direction. Oh, I was heading for the diamond. I thought the diamond is where I was supposed to go. Lots of diamonds.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
We're finally going head-to-head
Now
with
it is.
Balseph.
We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
His head, my head.
the
We're
plan to
going
me.
ballsack deep.
In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Why? We have more originality than you guys.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
She's talking to the guy, not the girl.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Why was I right? Oh my, I was joking.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ooh. I get to change my outfits. Oh, yes. Oh, look at me. Yes. I even have a comma. I hear an owl. The owl's up here. I just know it. Oh. This always works out, okay? Trust me, there's an owl up here.
Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Oh, well, we have a skit.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renins, do all of them think about things the way you do?
Yes.
I won't deny that among my fellow Renins, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for
This
me.
sounds like the Roman Empire.
I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Okay, Machiavelli. And fall. And fall. And jump. Okay, guess not.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no.
He just
not
said he needs
exactly.
manpower, so he's gonna do a
Oh,
favor
in
for a
that case,
favor.
would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
That's some
Anything you can
crates.
manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey, random person, do you need help?
Hey,
Nate sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
yes!
You could say that. Don't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. Really, you could do voice acting for everything, but not these. Come on. That a Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? My name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs the lodge. This is a lodge? But we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their own fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's why this place is here, to give people a place to rest properly before they head off to the fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best. Isn't that right, you bitch?
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need your help to haul over some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from the hideout at Zion Mines. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renan snuffed that place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down in a sandinous ravine at this point. Meet up with them and bring back the supplies back to the
Got it.
sludge. Right. Got it. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Subquest, okay. I usually always do these. Unless they're really annoying and stupid.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled?
Why wouldn't he be?
But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
I mean, of course she wouldn't care about it. It's not her race. For her, it's just an annoyance. For this guy, it's everything that has the opportunity of being free. It's really good character writing.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
There, go. Mega ray.
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
One more.
Mirage!
Mega ray.
You're mine! You're finished! Stop! Here I come!
Hey, healer, I could use some healing.
The healing arc. First aid.
Now I can let loose!
Take it.
You're mine!
I'm only getting started. Looks like it could be worth something.
All right. Boy, I cannot wait for the obligatory fight scene where he gets punched really hard in the face, probably protecting this girl, and then his mask shatters and breaks in half, and you get to see his eyes for 2 seconds while the girl goes, "I recognize you," and then there's like a slight flashback,
What?
maybe not even a flashback,
They're all dead?
and she
How did
goes,
this happen?
"Wait a second, you're that boy. The boy who saved me when I was 6 years old and you were 8. Because you're the male you're the male protagonist. You have to be older than me to make it more romantic somehow."
Yeah, I am. Dyron sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it.
Oh, the
In the bushes over
music.
there. You'll...
Hang on.
Xion, do something!
Why?
It's no use. He's already dead.
But I'm still alive. I'm breathing.
Damn them.
Yeah, you can almost hear
They've
his
killed so many of
voice.
us, and it's still
This
not enough.
this stupid
They
flat
won't be
eye.
satisfied until they've wiped us
This
all out
dull
like
eye
pests.
over here. And you, Mr. No
He
Eyes.
mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
Oh, we get to learn how to cook now.
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure
Probably
Renan
something to do at
wouldn't steal
camp.
it.
Because you could do that in the other Tales games, like Tales of Vesperia.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that.
Even as
However,
stupid as it is.
It will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
To cook food, you stupid
We'll make sure
idiot!
it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to
Or
the
they
end.
just didn't care about a rusty
And we
bucket.
better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
Well, sweep! Lady, we
This is
come
what it
here.
means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
God, the voice acting in this, when they choose to have it, is good. That's a good one. Okay, how do I get the... Okay, someone wanted... Okay. So this just brings up this stuff. Okay. What does this do? Okay. Battle preparations. I'm trying to learn controls, okay? I'm trying to learn how to map. Okay. That's what I wanted. Take care of Diane's request. Yeah, I'm trying to see where it leads me. Do I need to go all the way back to the mines? Okay, I'm heading to Uzbek. Don't I want to go to the... Okay. Did I already get them? Did I do it? Okay. I did it? Did I do it? I think I did it. Maybe? Oh, we'll find out in a second. I thought we really had to go all the way back to the mine shaft and fight our way through Renans and stuff. Oh, there's a child here. Are you gonna be the cook? I know these types of games, she's gonna probably be the cook. Damn. So nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we had arrived just a little sooner, we could have. Hey. Don't kick yourself in the nutsack. That's Balseph's job. These things happen. It hurts. But this is the world we live in. We're all just things for the Balseph to play with. I'll take good care of whatever you brought in. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Wait, when's Daddy coming home? Oh, I was wrong about her reason for being here. Oh no. That's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's, gone away for a while and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad, they say someone's gone, but that always means they're dead. But Danans don't die. We go missing in action. Daddy warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So I... This isn't right. The poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nath and then get ready to fight. Oh wow. Yay. Emblem obtained. Okay. Counter edge. After a perfect evade or a perfect guard. So there's a guard. I did not know there was a guard. Push RB to trigger an immediate counterattack. Love it. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles from them, which unlock arts and skills that can be learned, making fights easier. Okay. Yep, this is all standard Tales stuff. Okay. No, I'm gonna save. I saw the blinking light on my TV. I know that internet's coming in and out at the moment. And when it comes to downloaded games, when the internet kicks back on, the system finally goes, huh, do you own this game? And then kicks me out of it.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Shut up.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers.
I didn't either, apparently. I just
All
fought
we
some
can do
armadillos.
is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Until I forget them.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
I want you to yank off this helmet.
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danan guards.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
You're nicely dressed. Oh my god, no, I do not need filler information. Nope, we have a new skit.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
Where do you keep it?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Balseph has his own abilities too. He likes to pull his out of
Well,
his
that way
own
you don't have
subliminal
to carry
space.
around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
If it allows me to tickle Balseph, I'll use any technology. Alright, where am I going? Who are you?
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through the Sandinus ravine to get here, huh? Is that Zugol still out there? Big guy, kind of looks like an insect with wings, has sights for an arm. Yep, he's still there.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looked pretty big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I really did see it get his comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver the comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty hefty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep. Zugol materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy the materials contain. We could use them to make some new weapons and stand up to the Rena a bit better, even with our astral art handicap. Oh. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that big's bound to go beyond my abilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. If only there was someone strong enough to compete with it. If only there was a guy who is impervious to pain, with a girl who has a giant metal ball that comes out of her chest, filled with countless bountyless energy. A person with a certain mask on his face that can't be removed, with a claymore made of rust. And with a six-pack to boot. Wow, damn, look at those abs. We're not strong enough.
Sorry.
I hate to turn you down, but I think something like that would be too much to handle right now. I understand. I could grind meat on those abs. I don't want you folks to do anything you don't feel comfortable with. Except for a three-way, if you two are interested. Anyway, everyone, that's gonna be today's episode. When we continue on, I guess we'll go find out what's going on at the place with the thing with her clothes that she wants. Alright, everyone. Talk to you later. Goodbye.